హాయ్ హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ మన స్టార్స్. ఈ రోజు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మన ముందున్న స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ ఎవరో చెప్పాలి అంటే, తన కెరీర్ని ఒక మోడల్గా స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు ఆ మోడలింగ్ కెరీర్లోనే చాలా మందికి రోల్ మోడల్గా మారి, అండ్ అదే కాకుండా యాక్ట్రెస్గా హిందీలో చాలా మంచి సినిమాలు చేసి, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెబ్ సిరీస్, మ్యూజిక్ వీడియోస్, సినిమాస్, సో ఇదంతా మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో టైగర్ నాగేశ్వరరావుతో అక్టోబర్ 20th మన ముందుకు రాబోతున్న యాక్ట్రెస్ గాయత్రి భరద్వాజ్ గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. మరి మేడంతో మాట్లాడి ఈ సినిమా గురించి ఇంకా చాలా విషయాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. లెట్స్ గో. హాయ్ మేడం, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
I'm good, Vinay. Thank you for having me. That's so sweet. Such a nice intro you gave of me.
Thank you so much. And for this interview, I will call you as a money.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love that.
Great. So how is the role of money?
Money is a very, very bubbly, tomboyish fan of Nagi.
Okay.
Tiger Nagesh. She calls him Nagi. Okay. Baba. And she is extremely energetic and she loves to play in the fields. And her characters basically, you see that the funny parts where she makes fun of her own self.
Okay.
So I think my director has done a fantastic job writing this character because in fact I told him in one interview also, I said, sir, this character has come from a very personal place in your life. I think so because he knew exactly what to tell me at what point.
Okay.
He was like, you caught me. So yeah, I think I'm very happy I'm playing Mine.
Okay. So మీరు ఎనీ బ్యాక్ స్టోరీ అడిగారా డైరెక్టర్ గారిని? ఆర్ యు ఆస్కింగ్ ఎనీ బ్యాక్ స్టోరీ అబౌట్ దిస్?
Yeah, I did lots. So basically, we went back to her younger, like when she was 7-8 years old, is when we started doing the backstory. And in that, he told me that since then, he is, so he's my father's sister's son. Okay. And she has been in love with him since then. That when I grow up, I'm going to marry Nagi. This is what she wanted always. So I think also to build the backstory of my character, I watched a few films which were Hindi films only, but the absolute rustic because I'm a city girl. I don't know how village girls are, right? So my main work was to become a village girl.
Okay.
And how I did it, I don't know whether it's convincing or not, but the small things that you do as a city person, you just have to shed all that and go back to your roots, where you come from. Truly, when you are young, there are no filters around you of society, how women should be, how you should act, how you should speak, none of that. This character is as rustic as it can get. Her reactions are so pure and so like a childlike reaction. So I think people are going to really relate to this character.
Okay. Now I think I can understand. Gayatri garu has more better know about the relation tree.
Yeah.
Is it real?
About relationships.
Relations tree, about that, what is the connection between the father and mother and son?
Yeah. Now I know.
Okay.
Because earlier I didn't know any of this, and when my director told me, I was a little, wait, he's related to her? Then how what? Because that's not like, at least in North India that doesn't happen, but it was here, it is how people get married. It's very it's in the culture, right? So lots of things I have learnt now.
Great. So this is your debut movie.
Yeah.
So ante Telugu ఎంత వరకు నేర్చుకున్నావు?
Like if you are telling me, I'll know the context.
Oh my god.
But I cannot understand exactly.
Okay.
But you cannot talk about me negatively and you cannot think I don't know. I'll know. I'll catch you. That much.
Because we can attract negative vibes very easily.
That also. No, even if you're smiling and talking, I'll know.
Great.
Yeah.
So you said that now, and Money character is like a tomboy.
Yeah.
But మేము ఒక విలేజ్ గర్ల్ లా కనబడుతున్నారు మీరు. Is there any comparison? But when village girl అనేవారు చాలా స్మూత్ గా సాఫ్ట్ గా ఉంటారు and చాలా మంది అంటారు. But you said that village girl is and the tomboyish girl.
Yes.
So can you say about that?
Yeah, so village girls are also not just soft. There are all types of girls over there. It's a characteristic of a girl.
Okay.
So it can either be tomboyish or it can either be feminine. It can either be soft or too funny. It can have all sorts of ranges. It's just that my director wanted, Vamsi sir was also very specific about the outfits, the makeup, because I'm from the Miss India background. I've done modeling. I've done a lot of glamour work in my field. So from that to coming to no makeup. First day,
Okay.
I remember when my look test was going to happen on set itself. I told my makeup artist, I said, let's do this. Let's do a no makeup look. And we did that and we went. And Madhi sir, our DOP, he looks at me and he looks at the director. He said, no, Mana, no, not going to work. This is not working. And I remember looking at Vamsi sir and I said, sir, but this is like the least makeup I can do. He said, I'm coming with you. He
Okay.
came to my vanity and he said to my makeup artist, remove everything. Everything. I said, what? And then they took my makeup off and he said, come outside. In sunlight, he photographed me without makeup, okay? He said, that's it. That's what I wanted money to be. I said, sir, please make me look. He said, no, actually, you know what? Let's make you darker.
Okay.
So then after removing the makeup, he said, let's go one step further. So he was so specific about these things that I knew that there is no room for me to, like, it's not a glamorous role. It is more of the fact that I got to play such a strong character in my first ever film. I know that from here I will only get more better roles, because acting is something beautiful a lot of girls can be.
Yes.
It's so many. I find beauty in everyone I meet. But acting and being able to play such an important role in my first film, I'm so grateful to my director. Seriously, that he saw me worthy enough to carry forward this character.
So you're not from only the Miss India background. You're also a beauty pregnant title holder also.
Yes.
So,
Miss India United Continent.
yes, great. And you're starting your career as a model.
Yeah.
So you can now your turn and you can change the profile into the actress.
Yes.
So what is the main motto to turn into from model into actress?
Actually, I was a dentist, then a model, then an actor. So it's actually been 3 changes in my life. The transition from dentistry to modeling was very natural because I knew that for me, being in a creative field was more important. I've always been a creative person. I've always been on stage growing up. My first ever ramp walk was when I was 7 years old. Like as a kid, my mom made me participate in so many things. And it was just natural for me to come to modeling. But from modeling to acting, it happened in a way that, so with modeling, you are spending the whole day on set, posing, doing everything. But there is no involvement of your brain. I'm also someone who likes to keep busy mentally. I cannot just be physically busy. So acting is so mentally engaging. You're constantly challenging your brain to perform better, to learn lines, to be a certain way. So I feel like it was the perfect culmination of, or a perfect match of glamour and being in front of the camera and also being mentally very stimulated. So yeah.
You have more responsibility now in this interview because
Yeah.
you have to tell the dental tips and the model tips and the actress tips also. So are you ready?
Oh my god. I wish that all dentists of our country watch my film, and I hope all models consider me their own and all actors also support me. Seriously.
So it's really a dream debut in the Telugu industry because you're acted with the Raviteja sir, the Mass
Absolutely.
Maharaja. So how it has happened?
Actually, it was a dream come true. I'll tell you something. I had written in my diary, I think in 2020 when COVID was, at full peak. Everything was so uncertain. I had done no acting till then, nothing. And I was back home in Delhi. But I used to write this journal every single day saying that I will do a big film in 2022, in 2023, and in 2024, I will be a superstar.
Wow.
Okay. I used to keep writing this. I don't know if that will happen or not, but my big film, I started in 2022.
Great.
I can't believe it because this is how manifestation works and this is how the universe brings you what you have prayed for. And this diary I was reading 2 days before coming for this event, okay? And luckily I saw it and that's what brought me confidence. I was like, this was all planned before. This was all written in the universe, and because I had so strongly wanted it. As a kid, how you ask for something, please God, please, aisa ho jaye.
Yes.
That is what I used to do in 2020. And it gives me goosebumps, honestly, just to think that it is happening. And Ravi sir is such an iconic man. He is literally Mass Maharaja, and I had no idea how crazy the fans are. Because when yesterday we had our pre-release event, it was mind-blowing. The way the fans were jumping, like I couldn't hear my own voice while talking on stage because I was like, what is going on? That is how crazy his fans are. And to answer your question, Vamsi sir basically had watched Dhindora, my first ever show that I had done, and he just that first scene he saw, he was like, this girl is looking very close to money in my head. So he reached out to my team, and I remember speaking to him from Israel. I'd gone with my family. And I remember getting on a video call with him, and he saw me. He said, you come meet me in the office. So I came here to the office, and I had a word with him. He narrated the story to me, and he's a fantastic storyteller, by the way. Amsi sir knows his story through and through. So like the way he describes it, you're like, I'm already seeing it. I'm already picturizing it, and that is a skill, to be that good a storyteller. And we'll see in the film as well, because that's how thorough he is with his stories. And I remember by the end of it, the last scene when everything was getting over, I had tears in my eyes. I was literally like, जैसे कहते हैं ना, what, just wait, is this what the story is? It was so heart-wrenching. And but that's how I just immediately sitting there, I said, sir, please, it would be an honor to do this film.
In any work, the first step is very, very more important.
Yeah.
So how much you are excited, how much you are tense for the October 20th?
I'm very nervous, I'll be honest with you. It's my first, it's like a make or break for any actor when it's your first film. It's a make or break for you. But at the same time, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, because you only get better with time. So we weigh ourselves down with so much pressure that in the future, you will attract bad things. I'm a big believer, as you know, in manifestation,
Yes.
in affirmations. So I just want to let go of that pressure and remind myself that this is just the start. When you are, when you do a few more films, when you reach at a level of like Samantha, Nayantara, and these big actresses, I imagine them, that how are they dealing with it?
Okay.
How are they not taking so much pressure? They also have gone through all of this. They also are probably even more scared, because they are shouldering the film, like Samantha in what was the Shakuntalam, right? So in that film also, like how it was entirely her responsibility. How is she doing it? So this is nothing compared to that. So I'm quite chill now.
So when I'm researching about you, I know one secret, that Gayatri Garu enjoying the promotions more than the shooting. Is it true or not?
No. That's not true. Yeah, no. I truly promotions are so important for any film, because how do you reach to the masses? How do you take the product and say that this is my product? So marketing, I feel, is the game, like the main thing to reach people, and so that they come and watch your film. But at the same time, if I'm not enjoying myself while shooting, then people are anyway not enjoying it, right? So no, I thoroughly enjoyed my shooting process. It was so challenging, let me tell you, because again, I told you about my character, completely different from what I have ever done before. So that is what was the adrenaline rush, that I'm getting to do something so different.
So someone says promotions is like a stress buster, and someone
Yeah.
says like promotions are very, very important.
Yeah.
So what's your perception when your promotions are started?
In the beginning, I was very stressed. I remember I couldn't, I was getting palpitations because suddenly so much media, so much interaction, like every day there is something. So stress management, so I started doing my pranayam. I do my meditation and everything to calm myself down. But now I'm like, every day is the same thing. Now it's not, now I'm like, उठना है, तैयार होना है, जाना है, बात करना है, तैयार होके, so now it's become routine. So
Okay.
once the promotions get over on 20th October, I will still be calling up my manager and Alina and these people, Abhishek sir, what is happening today? Because, it's become so in our this thing now. But yeah, I'm excited.
For the money character, what is the workshop you have done before you coming to the sets?
So I had a Telugu teacher firstly, who is a Telugu school teacher here. And I reached out to her and we used to have Zoom calls.
Okay.
So I remember sitting with her, learning my pronunciations, learning basic things. Basic Telugu I learned earlier, which was like counting numbers. This very like how you would teach a 2-year-old, 3-year-old child. So like that I learned. And then language was a little bit of preparation and pronunciations. Because when you're saying a line, I don't want on set people to laugh at me. What is she saying?
Okay.
So that much I did. And character, I used to talk to my director for long hours. Swamsi sir and I used to just keep discussing how to take this, how to make money look authentic. Expressions also, like how to, if I am sad, how would I emote something? If I am happy, how would I emote something? How money would. See, Gayatri will emote in a certain way. You'll crack a joke, I'll laugh a certain way.
Yes.
But money won't do that. Money will laugh in a different way, right? So those small things I worked on, and rest I just went on set trusting the director. Because he also told me, Gayatri, you are over-preparing. Don't do that. Because you will come with certain set of things in your head, and then to break that, I will have extra work to do. Don't do that. Just come on set, relax.
Okay. So more than acting, you are enjoying the dance more.
Oh yeah, that I love.
We already
dancing.
know that, yeah. So when you get a one song, icheskuntale, so how
Yeah.
much you are enjoying?
Oh, I loved dancing, and also because it was such a beautiful location. We had no network over there while shooting. Okay?
Okay.
Zero network. So the whole day you have no phone, nothing. All you're just observing the scenery. You're talking to your director. You're talking to the choreographer. Ravi sir and I are chatting. So it was just, you're so in the moment that it's like you create magic when you have no distractions, right? So that's what we ended up doing. And not just dancing, the song has a lot of love in it, a lot of expressions, a lot of scene work. It's like montage is how you shoot.
Yes.
So it is that also. Dancing is there, which I thoroughly enjoyed. How many times, like, I remember going there and my director was like, don't do it in a feminine way. So like, you would do this is my step there, this.
Okay.
And I'm doing this, but he's like, why, Gayatri, you're not girly here. Just be like a guy, like do it like a dude. And I'm like, sir, what are you making me do? But then when I saw the playback, once I did it, it was looking
Phenomenal.
so must, like she's just in her own world. That's what the character is. So I loved the song shoot
Great.
more than anything.
In the Tiger Nageswara, there is a Gayatri Garu and also a Nupur Sana.
Yes.
So can you say any comparison about the screen presence or important, or whether it is, how it is the
Actually-
journey between the Gayatri Garu and Nupur Sana?
So basically, Nupur and I have no screen space together.
Okay.
We are in separate parts of the film. I can't tell you what she's playing because she should talk about it. But we are in separate spaces. This much I know that she's playing a city girl. She's a more modern character. Mine is a more village character. So, and in real life also, I think we have that distinction in our look a little bit. I pass off more as a, if you make me wear a sari and everything, I look very desi.
Okay.
Very traditional. So, yeah, and now promoting it together is when we are exchanging notes. We're like, oh, so your part, this happened. I don't know your story. She said, I don't know your story.
Okay.
So we don't know anything about our parts. Our director has kept us so apart from each other. He said, no complication only. I don't want them to talk only. So now during promotions, we are exchanging notes.
Okay, so we definitely want to know that every time Raviteja Garu, when he is shooting, so he's giving definitely one suggestion to every actress.
Yeah.
So what is the suggestion you took?
To me?
Yeah.
So he would say that, very important suggestion he gave me, that catch on to one word and, for example, song shoot, right?
Okay.
Now, if I'm singing a line, I'm not understanding the meaning every single time, right? But I will ask the director, but sometimes it doesn't come across
Okay.
like that. So he would say like Nenu or Nubu, like this word, just put your hand forward so that it means that I'm saying this for you.
Yes.
And the second I did it, the way I was lip sync the song, and plus when I added the actions in it, it just made sense. And this is just one of the 100 advice that he gave me. This is just one. And the director was like, oh, this, cut, done. Okay, take. And I was like, huh? They were all NG takes before.
Okay.
And then now suddenly he said this to do this, and it's an okay take. Then, because we were shooting in like rice paddy fields, okay? So my feet were going inside and I had to dance there. Imagine. So this much space I had between one side of the field and one side of the field. And they said, go do this over there. I said, sir, I'll fall. And I fell also 2-3 times, okay? And Ravi sir was like, what is going on? Guys, she's falling. Oh, she'll get hurt. So he's very nice. He made sure that we wrapped up fast and I'm not getting hurt. Because if I was alone over there, they would have made me do it like, do it more, do it perfectly. So he's a lifesaver.
So we want to know any comparison between what is the Bollywood working style and what is the Tollywood working style, because you are working in two industries.
Yes. Bollywood में time नहीं देते यार shoot करने के लिए. Like they have the one downside, I would say very honestly, which I say, if somebody in Bollywood also asks me this, I would say this, that we don't give time to shoot a project. You know, it's made in lesser time.
Okay.
Obviously, cost cutting, saving money, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I'm not a producer. I'm just an actor. But they give lesser time. Here, the directors and producers are taking time. They spend energy at the right place at the right time, and that makes a difference in the output. That is why films like Bahubali, Pushpa have happened, because Prabhas he was in the film for a year, 2, 3, I don't know how many years he has invested in that film, right?
Yes.
Same with Ravi sir. He's been shooting for 2 years now almost
Yes.
for this film. So here I feel like again, time. That's the only thing I can say, that more energy is given to, finishing one project to the perfection.
Okay.
Like it is not just left कि बस इतने time में करना है जल्दी. वहाँ पे time कम देते हैं. So I guess that's the only
Okay.
difference.
In this meanwhile interview, I can understand that you have more clarity and which type of role I want to do in future or now.
Yeah.
So what is the specifications or qualifications you want to accept one movie?
I'll tell you. So my biggest thing is that when you're reading a role or when you're reading a script, does the script change if I'm not there in the film? If my character is removed, does the storyline change? So I feel like that is a very important thing for me to look at a role. And that's what I see. And I want to play all sorts of characters, romantic and comedy. Comedy I've already done in Hindi, like Dindora was comedy. And so anything that holds value to the script is what I would like to do.
So your answer is phenomenal, and you can definitely checklist that you are superstar in 2024. We can understand it.
And in this film, that is the case. So I was like, this is she is important to the story of the film.
So from the outer side, you are more excited about Tiger Nageswara, but inner side, you are some nervous.
Definitely.
So what do you say? Final words about the Tiger Nageswara Rao?
See, Tiger Nageswara Rao is a huge, larger-than-life movie which you will enjoy in theaters. And OTT पे wait मत करना देखने के लिए, because the sound effects and the visuals are going to be so beautiful on screen when you finally watch it. And every frame of the film is, perfected. It has taken long years. 4 years our director has, been with the film. And it's a culmination of hundreds of people's hard work. So I just can't wait for people to truly enjoy Mass Maharaja in a never before seen avatar. He's never seen in such a serious, different kind of role. And he looks epic. Like he actually looks like a tiger, if you see. And no one else could have played Tiger except for him. So I'm just very excited for people to finally watch it and give it love.
So before concluding, can we have a crazy rapid fire like?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, super.
Go for it. I love rapid fire. Quick and easy.
Super. The first question, Instagram followers we have.
Me?
Yeah.
I have 1 million.
Wow. Great. Recent movie you love the most?
I really liked watching Khufia, which is a Hindi movie. Tabu is in it.
Okay.
So I think that's
super.
fine.
Crazy memory from the sets of Tiger Nageswara.
Crazy memory. The day I got scolded by my director. Oh my God. That scene I can't forget, because it was a 7-page long scene and we had to finish it, and Ravi sir was also, he didn't have many lines in it, so I had to really get it going. That was my best memory. It's a kitchen scene. Once the film comes out, you'll know.
Okay, except Tiger Nageswara Rao, which movie you are eagerly waiting to watch?
Which one is it? I think I want to watch Leo as well.
Wow.
Which is releasing that day. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
With whom direction you want to work? Definitely from the Telugu director.
Directors. I really want to work with Rajamouli sir. I think he's just that is the pedestal, that's the level that everybody wants to go to. So I'm just excited. Maybe in the future, I don't know, I'm manifesting it.
Great. Just write in the diary.
Yeah, I will write it in the diary. Exactly.
Super. So one quality you want to adapt from Raviteja sir?
His energy.
Okay.
And his sense of humor.
Super. So which song you are listening in the loop mode when you are sad or happiness? Anything?
Right now? I think right now a very old Hindi song I'm listening to, Ye Hasi Wadiyan.
Okay.
You remember that song?
No, not at
all. It's a beautiful Hindi song. So I'm listening to that.
Is there any situation or memory you are becoming a robber in your house or within your friends? Because this movie about the robber.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. So I'll tell you, this question is so does not apply to me. Why? Because when I was a kid, my grandmother made me so scared of stealing.
Okay.
She said, if you ever steal something, you'll become poor when you grow up. And that fear of being like, no, I don't want to ever be poor. I have never stolen anything.
Okay.
That is one thing I have never done. I would have done other things, hit people, fought with people, but I've never stolen anything, unfortunately. Hearts, yes, I may have, but not a thing.
Super. Any Telugu movie you're watching in your teenaging or as an actress?
Recently, I really liked watching Pushpa. Okay. Very, very good movie. And I think the scale and grandeur was what attracted me to. After that only, I feel like I wanted to be in the Telugu industry, because after Bahubali actually, since then.
Super.
Yeah.
So final question, which quality you like the most from these heroes? The first number one superstar Mahesh Babu garu.
What quality I like?
Yes, which quality?
I think he's such a family man, and he keeps posting about his children, and he's just so handsome. So
Okay.
yeah, that.
You're regularly following, yeah?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. Now I have to. I mean, it's interesting.
Great. Next, Prabhas garu.
I think he's very charming. So definitely his charm.
Okay. Super. Next, Pawan Kalyan garu.
His fans. I want his fans. Yeah.
Great. Next, Junior NTR garu.
Dance. His
Okay.
dance.
Super. Next, Ram Charan garu.
Everything. He's my favorite hero, I think. Yeah.
Next, Allu Arjun garu.
His swag, man, is very cool.
Okay.
I think he's the coolest when it comes to, like, he just knows what he's doing. Dance, of course. But he's such an all-rounder that I can't put it. So his swag, yeah.
Okay. The final one, Raviteja garu.
This one is always going to be special. He's always going to be special to me because I'm debuting with him. But his biggest thing that I want to imbibe is his niceness, his humility. He is so nice to the people around him, and especially to his co-actors. He didn't make me feel like I'm a newcomer. He didn't make me feel like I don't belong. So definitely his humility.
Great. So while we are watching the Tiger Nageswara on October 20th, what is the experience we get as audience?
You're going to get a very dhamakedar experience on set in the theaters, because every frame, like, the directors worked so hard, and the art direction, our producers made sure that the money was put in the right place. It was not, spent randomly. It was put in the right place, and people are going to really enjoy Raviteja in a new avatar, and people are just going to have a gala time. Like, every frame is unexpected, and the action. Have you seen the action clips?
Yes, already.
That is just the trailer,
Yes.
by the way. They have not revealed all of it. The main thing you're going to see in theaters on 20th of October, and I can't wait for the reactions. I
Super.
can't.
So wish you all the success. And
Thank
we're
you.
also eagerly waiting for the money character.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
for
Nice to
having
talk
me.
with you. సో గైస్ మీరందరూ కూడా అక్టోబర్ 20th టైగర్ నాగేశ్వర సినిమాని థియేటర్లో చూసి ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. సో మరొక ఇంటర్వ్యూతో మళ్ళీ మనందరం కలుసుకుందాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.